yourself up a little bit.
Now look at this view.
I am.
Okay, cool.
That is why I said that.
Thank you. What a good project we have.
I set this whole thing right so there would be a fucking lot of headroom.
We're gonna need batteries eventually. It's definitely recording though.
Now you're that's like dead perfect.
Awesome.
For
Thank
like
you.
a hot out the gate mix.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, there's a lot more headroom, but
I mean, I've fucked with shit a lot. I put compressors and limiters on everything, so.
right. Well, I think ideally, if you're recording, you kind of want like a separate mixer at some point because you're like, if we were going to build a room where this is where it always happens and it's going to be super fucking nice.
Yeah.
We might have 3 mixers.
Oh, okay.
Like one to nail the mix of the balance of everything.
Yeah.
And then one to drive the room and one to drive the Tascam.
One monitor, one to the recorder, and one to the stereo out, kind of.
Well, you need to make sure that no matter how fucked up you get, this one is always clean. And then you have another knob that's like drunky pants get high. And this one, that one you crank and you make louder and everything else.
Yeah.
And get off on.
Yeah.
But it doesn't touch the mix. Right?
That's smart.
Yeah. Because the psychology of it, right? You're always like, oh, that's it, man. Get that up. Oh, yeah. Hit me a little harder with that one, baby.
Yeah. Smart. You're a smart guy. Yeah.
It's just sex.
What?
It's just sex.
What is sex?
Music. It's just sex. I think really you're more abstracted, like.
You're definitely putting things in and out of gendered items. Here you go.
Well, there's that, yeah.
And you're dealing with a lot of curves.
Yeah, male, female, master, slave.
Male to female, female to male.
Adapters.
Yeah. Also, there's a crazy different wirings, different positions. Things falling over sometimes. Uh-oh. Things doing that. Things doing that sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really getting into, like, I jammed at the thing. We had a whole setup, like a whole fucking, I'll show you pictures, whole picnic table full with, like, headphone monitor shit and, like, a recorder. Probably some guy set it up, like you just said. This guy Jordan from Olympia. And, it was so sick, and so you could just go around and jam like we're doing. But I was driving it with the octatrack, and I zoned into this, like, stacking the LFO movements and stuff, you know? Ooh, with the effects and the pitches and the volumes now. Like, I'm doing it with volumes in this. And then, like, crossing between different states with everything. And then that's the variation. So you don't really need to write patterns. You just write these, like, variations. Or it's like another zone of the music, you know? Like, now I'm gonna fuck with this one. Maybe make it hella. That's nice. I always make the patterns too different though, we'll see. Yeah, that's way different. Okay.
stream that sums all the microphones in the room.
Yeah. That's cool.
And maybe you might even have multiple rooms and the sky's the limit, right? I think people have actually really gone for it. My friend was telling me about a house that they visited in the west side of Portland.
I don't know what just happened, but it's fine.
Maybe start and stop your file so that they're not super long.
No. Oh, the file.
Yeah, the recording.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, okay, whatever happened.
Should I start it again?
Yeah, just start a new file.
I like vaguely hear mine. Maybe your mixers did something?
Could be. Could be also that this one kicked out. They're telling me about this house, and the house was like somebody owns it, like one of those bands, were adjacent people, and they made a bunch of money, got the house. There's this 8-hole in the main center of the house, and all the rooms where there would be electrical outlets, right? It's also wall panels to plug in microphones. The entire building.
Should I turn my shit down? Because we're peaking?
Oh yeah, that's what we should do.
Is that good? Thank you for teaching me best practices, Ralph.
Am I?
Yeah. At least for Goyam Federation versus Jew lasers. Or
Are you passing though?
Passing what? Signal?
That's the main problem here.
Passing signal to here?
Yeah, that this
Passing
is not
signal here.
emitting.
Oh. We need to turn the volume up on the listening side. Like that. I can turn it all the way up if you want, or no?
All the way up.
It's gonna be loud, this is like halfway. Now turn this down or no?
Yeah.
Oh, main's all the way like -20 already. Turn it down?
Well, that's what it should be like at this volume. Right, if you stop. Just press stop. Okay, what's that sputtering?
That's you, maybe? Or no, that's me. Yeah, my shit's loud.
Okay, let's zero out the file too. Let's come to a zero on this. And so that's quiet. Right? Now hit play on your thing. Let's give us a beat and bring us up from zero. Bring us up from zero though.
To 0?
Silent. Correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
-64.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Now
electron's weird.
Come up real slow, European style.
Really?
I don't know, just try it.
That was a European style. I understand why, but
I don't know. Was that
40?
I feel like there was at some point someone said that
That's pretty nice.
that they were telling me that in the European style noise music they start very, very quiet. Everybody
That's
sits
cool.